So yes, guys, the NDC finally launched their general manifesto, what they have for Ghana when it comes to power. Their first manifesto was purposely for the youth, which was held at GPSA, and the second part was also held at Bukom Arena. It was purposely for the youth, what they have for the youth when they comes to power. And now, no, at Winneba last Saturday, no, they launched their general manifesto, what the party will be doing for Ghana, the whole Ghana when it comes to power. And the leader of the party, John Dramani Mahama, said a lot of things. He gave Ghana a lot of promises. He gave us a lot of promises, which I highlighted some of the things he said we are going to discuss here. So your comments are welcome. Drop your comments. If today is your first time here is NG Updates. Kindly subscribe to this channel. Tell somebody about NG Updates. We are on all the social media platforms too as NG Updates. Kindly follow us for more updates. So these are some of the things that the leader John Dramani Mahama and the NDC party are saying that when it comes to power they will be doing. So these are some of the things. We will provide free sanitary pads for girls in schools. And these, I thought this is a brilliant, idea that when it comes to power, they are going to provide free sanitary pads. We all know, say, when you come to Ghana here, sanitary pads are priced and taxed, okay? And due to this, when you go to some of our rural areas now, the girls cannot afford sanitary pads. Okay, I learned some people are even using a whole kind of things for their menses, which is not right. Okay, and due to this, some of the girls cry when menses is bad, they don't go to school because they can't. We all know what will happen if you are in your menses and you don't put on pad. You know, the kind of embarrassment, because they cannot face that embarrassment. They decide to stay at home. We are not go school. And I feel say this is one of the challenges that we are facing as a country. So according to John Dramani Mahama, when he comes to power, he's going to make sure that he provides free sanitary pads to all girls in schools. As I said, I don't know if private schools are pads. That is what John Dramani Mahama is saying. Teachers who are posted to rural areas will get 20% of their base salary as allowance. So this is what John Dramani Mahama is saying, and I feel said this is another brilliant idea, okay? Because as we are talking about the rural areas here, some of the teachers in that areas, mobile, to the sense, somebody is enjoying in Accra. You went to the same school, having the same degree or teacher or whatever certificate, but somebody is in Accra enjoying electricity, Wi-Fi, all those basic things the person is enjoying. Now the miyako, I don't want to. Now the miyako somewhere, the teachers there are not. They are not happy. Okay, and this is something that I have been saying. Say any government that will come to power should look into this. Those teachers there, no, there should be something that will motivate them. Okay, to teach the children. So according to John Dramani, when he comes to power, he's going to make sure, say, we a teacher at those rural areas now, 20% of your base salary is going to be your allowance. And I feel, say, it is good. We will provide a Starlink internet service in every secondary school. This is what they are saying. They are going to provide Starlink's internet in every school. How do you think about this? Is it possible? To me, I don't see this to be possible. It is not possible. Well, so it's good, but I don't think it is going to be possible. Yes, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. In our first 90 days in office, we will scrap e-levy, COVID levy, betting tax, and emissions levy. This is what we have been waiting for, all right? So when Akufo-Addo and his government came to power, they introduced a lot of taxes. Sanitary pads tax, e-levy tax, COVID e-levy. I don't understand why we are still paying COVID levy in this country. Add sickness, that's so why are we still paying COVID levy, e-levy, betting tax? So Akufo-Addo introduced all this tax, okay, and we know how annoying it is, especially when you are sending money to somebody. MTN for a tier more than 11 so at it. According to John Dramani Mahama, when it comes to power, he's going to scrap these levy things away. Let me know how you feel about this in the comment section. We will add another holidays for Muslims. So under this post in the comment section now, I realized that people were not happy about this holiday thing. Ghana yepe holiday dodo. Already holidays no a dozen ewo krum, and you are going to add another one. Well, he said for the Muslims. I don't know if the Muslims are asking for more holidays. Are they asking for it? Because me who say Muslim be here complaining about holiday. But according to John Domanima, when he comes, he's going to introduce another holiday for Muslims. We will establish modern dialysis centers in regions without dialysis centers. Okay, let me take it again. We will establish modern dialysis centers in regions without dialysis centers. Okay, so according to John Dramani, when he comes to power, we know say dialysis centers in this country is one of the challenges. People are dying, patients are dying, kidney failures is becoming one of the top sickness in this country. And our dialysis centers in this country are not enough. Somebody will travel all the way from here to Accra to go and do, dialysis. And it is one of the challenges. Okay, so according to John Domani, when it comes to Ghana, when it comes to power, every region, and I think say this is another brilliant, idea. Every region is going to have a modern dialysis center. Into Accra, there's no need of traveling to Kumasi or kidney problem, and you don't have to travel all the way from here to Kumasi. Now on Koshe, every region is going to have a dialysis center. Or Kumasi, so there is no way of driving all the way from Kumasi to Accra. Region Bia Eba Benya dialysis center, which I feel say it is very good. It is very, 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 very good. Well, let's move on. We will construct a state of the art. Let me speak it again. We will construct a state of the art 500 capacity children's hospital in Ghana. Okay, in Accra. Okay. We will construct a state of the art 500 capacity children's hospital in Accra. Let me know how you feel about this. Let's move on. We are going to shift our attention from grammar schools and build more technical and vocational schools. Okay. So I will say, let me know how you feel about this in the comment section. I will say, these governments, Akufo-Addo and the MPP government, this is something that I would say is on my idea when they came to power, because they focused on vocational and technical schools, which is one of the things they did. Now, according to John Dramani Mahama, their attention is going to shift from the grammar schools, Obia Peso school, like secondary schools, forgotten that there is something like sewing, carpentry, those of that kind of things. No, when he comes to power, he's going to make sure that these things, vocational and technical school, is going to be their priority. Okay, they are going to make sure say vocational and technical school one of the top things in this country. Let's move on. We will institute duty-free car loan for teachers and health workers. Okay, duty-free car, and I think this is something that is there already. I will hold that, but I don't know how effective it is. We a teacher and I say nurse, health worker, duty-free car. Okay, will be manual car from outside that you're not going to pay any duty on that. It is there already, just that I don't know how effective it is. Let's move on. We will restore the license of all wrongfully collapsed bank and financial institutions. Let me pick it again. We will restore all licenses of all wrongfully collapsed banks in financial institutes. So, according to John Domanma, we know say Akufo-Addo and his government collapse a lot of banks in the country. Banks be bring na collapse here. John Dramani Mahama is saying that when he comes to power, he's going to make sure say all these banks now ya collapse here wrongfully. Obi wa ha, I know say before a bank will be shut down, a lot of things has gone on. Okay, a lot of things has gone closed doors. Okay, you can't just wake up and go and close somebody's bank. A lot of things goes on before they come out to shut the bank down. According to John Dramani Mahama, when he comes to power, he's going to make sure say all those banks now wrongfully collapse. He's going to bring back those banks. Let me know what you feel about this. Also, so this and some of the a lot of things that John Dramani Mahama said. Okay, but these are the few things I want us to talk about here. I want us to discuss here. Let me know how you feel about these promises. Do you think say he's really going to do this when he comes to power? And talking about building the dialysis centers, we know so when it comes to infrastructure, Mahama there, he's known to be one of the things that when it comes to infrastructure there, we know him to be. Embani yesi school down, yesi hospital, yes say there, he's very good, or we can attach his name to that. So let me know how you feel about this manifesto. He said a lot of things which I said we can't talk or say everything here due to the length. I don't want the video to be long and all that. Let me know how you feel about these his promises to us when it comes to power. And I feel like these promises they are brilliant. When we take off the Starlight internet in our secondary schools now, I feel say all these things are some of there are challenges that we are facing in the country, and when he's saying say when he comes to power, he's going to make sure he fixes these things there. We are so happy. Thank you for watching today's episode, and as I said, we are on all the social media platforms. NG Updates. My name is Nadia Goldie, and I'm going to come your way with another episode. I'm out.